I'm alive. Well, color doesn't look too bad today. How about that? I wonder if that had anything to do with my internet connection. Yes, YouTube, I know I am live. How about you just show me live? Oh. And there we go. Got the monitor working. It says people are here. All right. Giggity, giggity, goo. Hopefully today will be good. That color does look much better. Must have been my internet connection all along. I guess I'll sit here and be silly with myself until people start talking, enjoying my coffee because I am an awesome papa. I've got the cup that says it. Must be true. Now watch, my internet will work and nobody will talk. They'll just sit there and watch me. What does this guy do? Does he juggle? Does he do impressions? Does he talk to himself? Hey, what's up, Alex? How are you today? Already ran someone off. That didn't take long. Must be a good connection. 1001, 1002, 1003. About a 4-second delay. That's weird. I'm drinking coffee. Well, not right this second. I was giving you a thumbs up. Now I'm drinking coffee. So far, it looks like my internet's working better. Shit, I'm outstanding. I couldn't be any better. I am fantastic. Great to be alive. Feel great. I am great. Don't be afraid to talk, other people. You can jump right in. We'll talk about pretty much whatever. Yay, my mom's watching. You know this Jack, I don't really do fast food, dude. I liked Jack in the Box and when I was a teenager and maybe into my like mid-20s. So, and it really depends. It ain't like they're all the same, just like all McDonald's ain't the same. Just depends on who's running it. If you got a bunch of teenagers that don't give a shit about what they're doing, you're going to get garbage food. You might even get sick. That's why I don't eat it at Chipotle. I got E. coli from Chipotle. Have I ever been at Karen's? I've never heard it. Well, my mother-in-law's name's Karen, so yes, I've been to Karen's house. When I was in the 6th grade, I dated a girl named Karen. Oh, and again, in the 8th grade, a different Karen, not the same Karen. So I've dated 2 Karens. I had a Karen work for me at a bar. She was one of my waitresses. I know that's not where you're going, but I figured, what the hell? I'd give you what I knew about Karens. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's still there. We had a restaurant in Austin. Oh, what was it called? They were really mean to you. They were supposed to be. It wasn't called Karen's. Yes, yes. We had a restaurant. I didn't. Where? I can't remember the name of that place. I think they went out of business, but I've heard another one has popped up somewhere under a different name. But yeah, I mean, I like that whole concept. It's funny. It's funny when they're doing it and they're supposed to. It's not funny when they're not supposed to. We have some cool stuff, but don't set your hopes too high. When we lived in Germany, the German kids would talk about America. And we're like, holy shit, we got to get back there. We didn't know we had all that stuff. I'm not saying America's not a great place to live, but we're not what a lot of people think we are. Well, I mean, I guess I know people that live there that like it, but I don't like it. I mean, I've never been to LA, but from what I've actually watched, I'm not going to LA. Let me edit that comment. I don't have any plans on going to LA, but if there was money involved, I was going to be in a TV show or a movie, I would go to LA. But I wouldn't go just to visit. If you look on YouTube, you can see where guys walk around the streets of the tent cities and stuff. Not for me. I don't like the little tent cities that pop up around here. I know people that live in bad areas in New York and they love it. I don't mind visiting places like that, mostly for business, but what's the crime rate in Texas? It depends on where you it depends on where you're at. We have some of the most dangerous cities in the country. Just like California, we're on par with them. Houston is really dangerous. I think Beaumont's pretty dangerous. I think a couple of towns over actually was like ranked, I think number 8th dangerous city in Texas a while back. It's not now. It's dropped out of the top 10. But yeah, Houston, certain places in Austin, they're pretty bad. I don't go to the south side of Austin. Our whole country is full of junkies. 20 miles to the north of me is the meth capital of the United States, or of Texas. Of Texas, I'm sorry, not the United States, of Texas. But that's still saying a lot. So yeah, there's a lot of junkies around. We have some in our town. They don't really bother us. More issues with the bums. Hey. Hang on a second. My wife was messaging me. I had to respond to her. But yeah, we got plenty of junkies. They'll fulfill your need. Sometimes they're fun to watch. I just recommend you be very careful when you come here to the United States, not just Texas. Now, if you moved here from a war-torn country, you'd probably be okay. Oh, if you think that's hot, you'll be in trouble if you come here or Arizona. We get ridiculous. We get so hot here, if you leave your windows rolled up, shit will start melting in your car. Or if you leave it on your dashboard, it'll like melt sunglasses. It gets crazy hot here. A couple of years ago, we had a drought. Coffee grounds in my coffee. Love it. I think we were like over 30 days of triple digit weather. I think that's what it was. I know we didn't have any rain for like almost 2 months. It was crazy. Oh, yeah. But we have an air conditioner, so, uh but yeah, if I get too hot, I can't sleep well. And since I was in my early 20s, I don't sleep with no clothes on. I have to wear it that way just in case as a red flag for YouTube. The reason I don't sleep that way anymore is because if something happens and I have to run outside, I don't want to be in my birthday suit. You think about stuff like that when you get older. Oh, dude, my wife calls me the heater. My body temperature gets crazy high. Doesn't matter winter or summer. There's certain times I go through these like cycles. I will sweat so bad that if I'm wearing a shirt, I will have to change my shirt or take it off because it's that soaked. I do that sometimes. It's weird. You're the only one talking, but keep talking. I enjoy talking. Most of these other people coming in going, "Oh, I don't know what to say." Ask something. What? Now imagine going out all wet. Hey, more people showed up. Don't leave. Jump in. Join the conversation. Talk about whatever you want. Ask me a music question. Ask me any kind of question. Oh, oh no, I don't do that. Since I lost the weight, I don't do that anymore. When I was fat, I did that. I get them big old sweat bands right down here. I'd have to put deodorant down here when I was fat. I'm not fat anymore, so I don't have to do that. But no, when I'm awake, I control my body temperature better. But when I'm asleep, I can't control it. I get super hot. Oh, oh yeah, I was fat, dude. I was almost 300 pounds. I peaked out at 285. Matter of fact, we've been talking about it. I'm currently, so I don't have to throw them away. I'm currently hemming shirts down that I had from when I was having to wear double X. I hemmed a shirt down last night. I took 4 inches off of it. I was a big fat fatty. Oh, I wasn't that big. Um, Here, I'll show you how big I was. I got fat pictures. I keep them as reminders. Oh yeah, I know that dude is Nicholas. I gotta put on my glasses. I had to find my fat picture. I actually have a few of them. Can you tell in this picture or did I edit it? Oh yeah. See how fat I was? And I still have that shirt. I actually had to go have it professionally tailored down. That's 285. I was fat. I didn't know I was fat. I knew I was big. I didn't know I was fat. Well, I would say for a higher average of Americans, but and that's true. What? But I was fat for me. I don't really give a shit what anybody else thinks. It's about what I thought about myself. I mean, I have fat friends. I don't judge them. I tell everybody, you be happy. I'm just not happy that way with me. Everything I do is for me, my health, my hair, my earrings, me. So I always find it funny when a guy comes and goes, I don't like that shirt. I don't give a shit. You're a dude. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to say most. I'll say a large, there is a large demographic of them or a large portion of them. But I don't know that it's most, but there are a lot. Well, I don't know that he could do that. The fast food and fast food's not really the problem if you do it accordingly. But when you live off of fast food, fat food, I said it correctly. When you live off of that stuff, that's why Kennedy's doing what he's doing with the health stuff. But even though I don't promote fast food, once in a while is okay. Oh, this mother. No, no, it shouldn't be that. Yeah, it's probably you because it wasn't moving too much. It seems to be adjusting itself. Oh, Jesus. I'm about to cuss and lose my monetization. Well, I don't know. I mean, I could always just turn this off and I can go do something else. That wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. I almost didn't do this today anyways. I don't know what to tell y'all. I mean, the air conditioner kicked on. That could be something to do with it, but I can't turn it off. I mean, I could turn it off, but then it's going to get stupid hot in here. So I don't know what to tell y'all. That's the only thing I can think of is that the air kicked on. And the vent's really not open like that bad. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's probably this dumbass program. It is turning itself up and down. It's not turning it down like it normally does, but it's not staying where I put it. Yeah, I think that's part of the problem is it's turning itself down. And it just started doing that. That's so damn weird. And now it's wanting to fight with me. Like it knows where I should be or where it wants me to be. Hmm. It set the volume down to 49. Maybe I need to find me another program. This one worked really great when I first got it, but now it's kind of messing up. But Microsoft doing updates is when it started messing up, and it just keeps messing up because the Microsoft updates all I can think of. It seems like it's stabilized there at that volume on my input gain. That's where the problem is. My output stays at 100, but my input, I normally keep it at like 52 to 61. Um, I actually played Red Dead 2 the other day for about an hour, I guess. Me and Savannah play. We play it on her. Damn it! Yeah, it could be the poltergeist. We've been seeing a lot of them lately. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm going to try to shut this off. Let me know if my microphone keeps working. I'm going to shut this off and see what happens. I don't think I turned visibility off as far as the PS goes. Huh. Now what's going on? Let's see. Can y'all hear me? I hit reset to see if that would work. So I don't know if it's still doing everything I had it set to do. Oh, never mind. It's turning itself down. Piece of shit. Let me turn this off and see what happens. I turn my. It's supposed to be on noise gate and all that stuff. So if you can't hear me, let me know. Ooh, I wonder. Wonder. Feel free to keep talking. I'm gonna check something. on devices. Yeah, it's real professional of me to be doing this while I'm doing a live stream. Ha ha ha! Sure is, Bob. Well, that's not where it was at. Yeah, that is kind of ironic. One way or another. Let's see. Where's my microphone? All right, microphone. Advanced sound properties. Volume. I'm going to turn it to there. It says, oh, that's my default communication. Can you hear me? Yeah, I noticed that as soon as I turned it on today. I'm wondering if it had to do with my internet connection because it was looking really bad, but it looks good right now. Um, Still off? I don't know what to tell y'all. Maybe I'll just turn it off. I'll go do something else. Let's see. Well, it could be why people aren't watching. Maybe they drop in and they go, "Oh, look at this unprofessional bullshit." Huh. I don't see my program working now. I'm gonna turn it on and see what happens. Well, it keeps turning itself down, son of a bitch. Oh, I know. Next week, I may end up doing a short one. We're going to a baseball game next week. We're going to leave at 5. I have to give myself time to eat. What the hell is going on? Noise reduction, limiter. Oh, wow. Hey, that's not supposed to be on. Limiter's not supposed to be on. Let me know if all this starts working good. Oh, no. I'm going to watch a baseball game, not play. However, that being said, I could do that. But I'll be with my family, so um, I'm still trying to talk myself into next time they have open tryouts to go try out. I haven't played baseball as I was a teenager. So if I go in and do open tryouts, that would be hilarious. Um, hmm, Weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the hell that is. We're not doing that. Hmm. Allow apps. Oh, it has to be working. That has to be working. Um, I don't know what the hell. It looks like that part's working now. It's not turning itself down. Turned off a bunch of shit. Am I still cutting out? Because I turned off all the sound, the signal cleanup stuff. I even turned off the noise gate. Let me turn off noise reduction, see what that does. All right, so all that shit's turned off. Now that I've turned all that off, it's not turning down my volume. Sounds better? Huh. I wonder how that shit got turned on because I didn't turn all that on. I turned all that off. You never want to use a compressor because the compressor limits your wave if you're talking, so it will clip your voice. So I don't know why that was on. The limiter limits how loud you can talk. So I don't know why that was on. Noise reduction just reduces the shit in the back. I already had the noise gate turned off. All right, well, and it's staying at 69. It's not turning itself down, so maybe I fixed it live. And to the people that left, didn't give me a chance. Oh, they came back. Somebody came back. Yeah, the camera does look better. I'm not using my Wi-Fi now. I have it hardwired. So far, everything looks pretty good. At 3-second delay is about the same as it was with the Wi-Fi, but I haven't gotten any messages telling me it's not working, Bob. That's not supposed to be on. Hmm. I don't want that. All right. So now that I think I've got that fixed, what are we going to talk about now? Drinking water? Okay. I drink water all the time. Roughly half hour a day or half gallon a day. Um, has it been 3 weeks? I know it's getting long. Yeah, I need to shoot reactions. I just haven't. I've been really busy mowing on the farm. Savannah's out of school. Um, if it doesn't rain today, I have to finish mowing on the farm tomorrow. So I would say if I'm going to probably do reactions next Tuesday. I mean, if you want me to react here now, I'll do one for you. You're the only one talking to me. I mean, my mom says stuff from time to time, and that pops up on my phone. You seemed to got mad last time when I did your reaction. Matter of fact, oh, didn't you leave before I finished your reaction? Oh, I don't want to, but I will. Like I said, I didn't want to do my live stream today. Um, I thought you left before the last time because other people were listening to what I had to say. Seemed like you left when I did your last reaction. Hmm. I mean, nobody's here, so if you want me to do a reaction for you, I will. A pig bank. That doesn't look like $500, does it? Rito wasabi. I like wasabi. Rito wasabi. I want somebody to come in and ask me to react to something that's really going to piss them off when I tell them it sucks. All right, Rito wasabi. What? Been saying soon now? That's weird. You made a comment and it didn't pop up there. I've been saving some? Oh, yeah. A lot. Make up your mind. You either want wasabi. I've been saying some time now. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, yeah, I got that. I'm fixing to listen to it right now. All right, so far, hey, Deidre, what's up? How are you doing, young lady? All right, Alex, right in the middle of doing a reaction, so if it sounds weird, that's what's going on. Um, all right, Alex, as usual, the sound's great, the beat's good, mix is great, all that stuff's good. I don't know what he's singing about, but at least he ain't doing all that, all that kind of stupid stuff. So, and if it is about wasabi, that makes it good because I really like wasabi. But so far, I like it all. Something I would listen to. Oh, push. I got to switch back over. There we go. How are you doing, Deidre? I'm doing great. Hey, Savannah. Been a long time since you've been here. You and Deidre both. My lucky day. Okay, Alex. Um, hanging there? Good. Very good. Um, Alex, the dude in the red shirt, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is, the guy in the red and black shirt, the baseball cap on backwards and the shades. I don't like him. His voice doesn't it's really weak. Uh, but overall, I like the song and the beat and all that stuff. But that dude in the red shirt, what he must be somebody's friend because I didn't like him. His voice it doesn't even sound right. Sounds weird. Oh wait, now I'm guessing it's the same guy. Now he's in an orange shirt and they're in the truck and his voice sounds better there. So I don't know what he was doing at the table scene, but that was kind of not good. But overall, I like the song. So there we go. Oh wow. I dropped down the big old comment. Used to watch me years ago, particularly in 2021, and I saw you. You saw me on your feed. It's been a while. Hey, really appreciate that. I have been fantastic, and if you ain't seen me since 2021, a lot's happened in 4 years. But yeah, I'm still in. Welcome back, and I hope you're doing well. Uh, yes. trying to remember if I remember that name. Uh, oh, and another thing, Alex, the reason I haven't done any reactions the last 3 weeks is I needed a little break. They say you should take a little vacation. I never really take any time off from doing YouTube. Um, but yeah, I didn't like that guy. He didn't, and that in that section, he didn't spit well. His voice was weak. But anyways, overall, not a bad song. It's something I would listen to. Where'd that guy go? That LCD. Assuming it's the guy. I naturally color, but I know Deidre's female. I know Cheese is female. I probably shouldn't do that. Just assume everybody that drops in is a male. Although my analytics say that like 90% of my viewing audience is male. Let's see. Analytics. Oh wow, man! Thanks. Wow, that's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Uh, oh, since you ain't been around in 4 years, I don't react to Juice World anymore. Not because of Juice, not because I don't like him, but some bottom feeders started getting me hemmed up with copyright strikes, so I don't react to him at all. There's a few artists I don't react to at all anymore. Uh, you thought Deidre was a male? No, Deidre is a female. One of the few females that come to my channel regularly. But LCD, if you got something you want me to react to, if you want me to do a live reaction, I can do that right now. You won't be able to hear it for copyright reasons, but you'll actually see and hear my actual reaction. So, you got something you want me to react to? Ask away, and I'll do it. Let's see. Analytics. My audience is still, I believe it's majority male. That's crazy. 83% of my viewers are not subscribed. Oh, it's changed. 96.9% of my viewing audience is male. Only 3.1% is female. Woo! Nobody below 18, which is good. The majority is 25 to 34-year-olds, which is odd. And 9.6 is 65 plus. My mom falls into that category. United States is still my top. Yes, I know what happened to Brandy. Let me just say he's dealing with some stuff. I don't want to throw anybody's business out there because Gary hasn't said anything. I mean, they communicate with me, but I'm not going to throw him out. But yes, he's okay. Hey, it don't matter what genre, dude. I'll react to anything. You know that. So, all right. Do you want me to do it right now? Because I'll do it right now. But yeah, dude, I'll do your reaction right now. Yeah, Savannah or Cheese, you're definitely part of that 3%. You and Deidre are probably the largest portion of that 3%. All right, let's see. Jackie. Oh, that sounds interesting. All right, Jackie down the line by the Fontaines. Jackie down the line. Jackie down the line. Hey, right there. All right, so I'm going to do that reaction right now. Take my glasses off. I don't need them to do this. All right, I'm about halfway through. Yeah, right about halfway through. Um, well, I'm enjoying doing this. So, and I will do 4 per live stream when people ask, but, all right. So this is gonna sound kind oh, let me pull the headphones back so I can quit yelling at y'all. All right, so this might sound a little weird. I don't like his voice, but it's a good it's very consistent, it's present. I like the style they sing, and it actually reminds me of, I have a friend who had a band, and he brought me the demo because he knows how brutally honest I am. I actually upset him, and he didn't talk to me for well over a year. I won't say 2 years. Um, the music sounds exactly like his band. That's why I scanned the band to see if it was him because it sounds that much like him. Um, I really like the music, and I like the arrangement of the vocals, the way it's the lyrics, the arrangement of the lyrics, the way it's done, the subject matter. Um, his like I said, I don't like his voice, but I like the presence of it. It has an odd his cadence is kind of different, which is what's intriguing me with it. I just don't like the tone of his voice. I don't know if that makes sense, but I definitely like it enough that I'm gonna finish listening to it. And it may even be something I would listen to on purpose. I've never heard of them, but kinda definitely got my attention. Hey, JJ, what's up? Man, a lot of people showing up today that ain't been here in a while. Appreciate that. How you doing, JJ? I'm right in the middle of doing a live reaction, so yeah, so I don't yell at you. Yeah, I've been really busy too. I haven't been shooting reactions. I need to shoot some. I'm way behind. Plus, I need a little break. So it's growing and mowing season, so I've been doing mowing, trying to keep up with that, get everything leveled out because our drought will hit soon, and I won't have to worry about mowing. But right now, we've been getting a shitload of rain, so I've been having to mow a lot. Plus, work is picked up at my other job, so I've been really crazy busy. Uh, and let's see, you haven't been here in a while. I do. I started doing live reactions when people ask me to. Oh, but I started doing live reactions when people ask me to, which sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Um, hang on a second. All right. I completely agree. His voice isn't my taste, but I think it flows well with. Yes, I agree with that. That's why I was trying to get out that it kind of fits the song. Um, maybe a little Savannah. I mean cheese. Yes, I agree with you, LCD. Uh, I definitely want to hear more from them because aside from, like I said, aside from the tone of his voice, I like all of it. Hang on just a second. I have to check on something. Okay. Uh, so, definitely. But yeah, I definitely want to hear some more from them. That I'm interested enough, despite, like I said, the tone of his voice. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, his voice, because there's a lot of singers that have shitty voices. Willie Nelson has a shitty voice, but you can't deny. Yes, man, I'm getting busy all over the place here. Shit. 100%. Okay, cool. I have to respond to my boss. All right, dude. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Have a great day, great week. I hope everything's good, man. Good to see you. Okay. All right. So, what are we going to talk about now? Boys and girls? Or I don't know if girls are still here, but people? Let me do that. Damn. Thanks, LCD. Man, I appreciate that. All right. So, I got that straightened out. Man, watch my TV. And if you hear young Sheldon, no, I don't. Sounds good, Savannah. I mean, cheese. Weird. I can call everybody else by their screen name, but I don't like calling my granddaughter by her screen name. All right. We got 9 people in here. Come on. Let's talk. What we talk about now? I got 2 open reactions left, or 2. I will do 2 more reactions over the next hour if anybody asks. So if you're new here, feel free to ask anything you want. We'll talk about anything you want. Just if you get your feelings hurt easy, be careful what you ask. Because I tend to upset people. If you don't know me, I'm just brutally honest. I don't try to be an asshole. I'm just brutally honest. Yes, I can. JJ, I'll do it right now. Uh, like I tell them, everybody, you won't be able to hear it for copyright reasons, but you'll actually see and hear my genuine reaction. Then you'll definitely know that I don't edit. Boyd Walker. I ain't reacted to him in a long time. Boyd Walker. So we're just going to do it right now. JJ, I can tell you right now, he has said 7 words. I like this. Or at least it started off well. Right off the bat, a short intro and got right to it. Good beat, good mix. So far, so good. Hey, Kyle Fraser, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm right in the middle of doing a live reaction. When I do live reactions, you can't hear it for copyright reasons, but you'll get to see and hear exactly what I think. I'm right in the middle of doing a reaction to Jake Hill Voidwalker. Um, so JJ, I some of the subject matter, are a few of the parts, but what kind of stuff do I react to anything? Country, classical, rap. There's a few artists I don't react to. Some of them are for reasons, copyright reasons, that they block me. Uh, and I don't like shitty, um, stereotypical rap like NBA YoungBoy. I don't react to him anymore because he just releases the same song over and over and over. So, but the stereotypical rap I don't like, where it's just all "Brrr," and look at my stacks and your girlfriend swallowed my kids and that kind of shit. So I don't like that kind of shit. Uh, but I am okay. Good. Then we should get along fine. But for the most part, I react to anything. There's just like I said, there's a few artists, and some of the artists I don't react to is because their fans are shitty. And it's not that anybody hurts my feelings. I just get tired of my phone blowing up with these comments going, "It's not for you. You don't like that kind of music." Oh, I can react to anything, dude. Oh, Sopranos TV show. Let me finish this reaction for JJ real quick, and we'll talk about that in just a second. I'm glad you did too. I'm actually way funnier, but YouTube kind of red flags go off if I get too funny. So, but I do like make people laugh. That's my main goal every day is to make people laugh. So let me finish JJ's reaction real quick. Oh shit, there's two of you here. Razor breath. But yeah, we'll talk about that in just a second. Let me finish this reaction. But JJ, uh, I like the some of the odd stuff that's thrown in, that are to break up the beat. I like that too. So that's pretty dope. But I don't know why I quit reacting to Jake Hill. I've always liked him. All right, JJ. Like I said, I like the beat. I like the mix of it, and even some of the stuff they was talking about that's borderline cliche. The way he was, take the headphones off. So I can quit yelling at y'all. The way he delivered it. Oh, thank you. That was. I think my wife got that for my birthday. I'm a I turned into a watch guy. I actually collect watches. I like skeleton. They're called skeleton watches where you can see all the inside stuff. Um, so I've got several skeleton watches. It doesn't really show up real well in the light. Um, but yeah, so I started collecting watches earlier this year. But JJ, even though some of the stuff that was borderline cliche, it's the way he arranged it and delivered it that it didn't get, like I used NBA YoungBoy as an example just a minute ago, where he just releases the same garbage over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And even though I've proved it, tend to piss his fans off because they're going, it's different. No, it's not. It's literally the same thing, slightly rearranged. Sometimes the beat's not even different. But anyways, all right. So for The Sopranos, uh, it's going to sound odd. I never really got into the show. I like a lot of gangster movies, but I never really got into The Sopranos. There's several shows that people love. I never got into Dexter. My favorite place? Oh, favorite piece. Um, I'm not a big Rolex guy. I the money and stuff. Uh, as long as as long as my watches work, that's really all I care about. If it looks dope and it works, that's really all I care about. Um, I like Timex because they're dependable, but I don't have to have Timex. Uh, that's what I've worn since I was a kid. This is currently my favorite watch. And then my wife actually recently bought me this watch and another watch. The two that she bought me are my favorite watches that I currently have. Um, but yeah, I've never even been tempted to buy a Rolex. I've seen a few where I went, "Oh, that's nice," but I got way other things I'd rather spend money on than a Rolex. Uh, I'm the same way with cars. There is one car that I would drop a shitload of money to buy, which is my dream car. Um, but shoes are really the only thing that I stick to that I pay more than I want to pay for them, but it's because I have a ruptured disc in my back, so I have to have good shoes. And I don't buy Nike because they're Nike. I've worn them since I was 13 years old, uh, and they're the ones that help my back. I've tried a slew of other shoes, but at one of my jobs, I have to stand up all day, so I have to have good shoes. So Nike's the one that's won out over everybody else. Yeah, that's something I'm brutally honest. Some people don't like it. Some people it takes a little while to get acclimated to. Like I've heard a lot of people's feelings on reactions, but I'm just being honest. And sometimes the way I describe things, but it has to do with everything in life. Whatever you ask me about, I'm going to answer. Well, I don't give out my bank account number, credit card numbers, and I know that sounds stupid, but I've had people ask for those. You said you'd answer anything. Yeah, but I didn't say I was dumb. So Um, but I'm just brutally honest about whatever anybody asks. So, and with the Soprano question, I didn't get into Dexter. I didn't get into Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead. Uh, was that Game of Thrones? I didn't get into that. Uh, ah, right now, what I'm watching and I'm really obsessed with is Criminal Minds Revolution. Is that what's called? Revolution? Yeah. See, I didn't get into that. I didn't. I I tried, and I don't mean like I tried. I tried an episode, maybe a half an episode. I have friends that love The Walking Dead. I just couldn't do it. Hey, how you doing? Did I say Face Davila? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that, but hello, welcome. uh, and the reason I get into Breaking Bad, I tried to watch it. I think I watched the first season or most of the first season. I spent 2 years on that stuff, so I didn't really enjoy the show. Oh, yeah, once in a while, I run into people like me that haven't watched it. I like most of what people tell me about it, which is why I tried. I was like, "Ah, it's not for me." Uh, but Breaking Bad, since I had spent 2 years on that, I do know The Mentalist. I don't think I've ever watched. I think I said like I know I've seen commercials for it, but I don't think I've ever watched it. Uh, The Criminal Minds is on Paramount Plus now. The 3 seasons of it right now, which is I think it's called Revolution or Revelation, something like that. It's uncensored and it's outstanding. Uh, I don't know. I'm pretty. I watch a lot of documentaries, uh, history shit. I'm really a nerd. Uh, but I like comedies. I mean, I like a lot of shit, but the majority of what I watch when I turn on the TV is comedy. Uh, I'm really into mental stuff. I don't know why I never got anything like The Mentalist, but Law and Order, Criminal Minds. I like Criminal Minds over Law and Order. Uh, I watch and it's gonna seem silly that I have to say it like this, but it'll throw up a red flag and I'll lose my monetization if I say the actual thing. I watch a lot of documentaries on serial unalivers. um, I watched. I it's it's only these. There's only 3 seasons of Revolution. It's on Paramount Plus. Has all the seasons, but the first seasons are what you could see on regular TV, so they're censored to a degree. But this new one is not censored, and it's outstanding. Um, but I study a lot about serial unalivers. I have to say it that way for YouTube reasons. Uh, uh, I want to write a book about one, so I study it a lot because I'm slightly on the spectrum for high functioning autism. So even like when I do stand up, if I tell a joke, like I used to do a joke that had a book in it, but it had to be a real book. I couldn't just say a name and a title. So I actually had to look up and use a real book. Uh, when I did a joke about adult circumcisions, I actually had to know the real price. I couldn't just say a price. Yeah, uh, I watched some of that. Those, uh, those are more that's more spree. There's a difference between spree unalivers and cereals. Uh, cereals, I guess they fascinate me because I have OCD. Uh, they're very meticulous. That's how they get away with it for so long. That I mean, there's so many of them out there that haven't been caught. So many that aren't even they're not even sure that that's what they are yet. Not the individual. The individual knows what they are. Ah, oh wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting thing. Without looking up actors, if I see actors I know, that's not always a working formula though. I recently watched something that had all actors that I like. I liked all of the actors involved, but it sucked. I didn't like the way it was done. So that was bad writing. It wasn't their acting, it was the writing. But I'll give that one a try. And if you come back again and some other time, I'll have an opinion. But I know I've seen the commercials. I didn't watch it. But I do like that kind of stuff. Like I said, I really get into studying certain types of people. I've had people ask me if I am one. No, if I was one, I wouldn't talk about it. That's one thing they would never do is talk about it. Yeah, I'm glad y'all shut up and asked questions. Yes. Yes, she just asked me last night. Was it last night? I think it was. Yeah, that's the number one rule is they wouldn't ask. Yeah, glad all y'all showed up. Our regulars haven't even shown up yet. I mean, Alex was here, but he left, I think. Uh, but that's what we do. I have a really good community here. Uh, we talk about pretty much everything. We have found a few subjects that kind of get a little sketchy for us to talk about. We have to find interesting ways to get around certain subject matter. That's weird. You've been a subscriber for 4 years? Yes. I do my live stream every Thursday from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. I chose that because I have people that join my stream. One lives in South Africa, 2 or 3 live in England. I have one from Germany, so other countries. So I found a happy medium. That's why I do it at this odd time. Well, my Friday nights are actually getting ready for work. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is my work week at one of my jobs, and I have to get up. I work 7 days a week. I have to get up at 2:30 every day. But Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is the rougher of my two jobs. So I'm in bed by 8:30, so that I can get up at 2:30 and go to work. I did make custom pins. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to figure out how to give this one away. This was the first one I made for Ted Nugent, the rock star Ted Nugent. He lives up this always screws me up. He lives just north of me. Yeah, you did remember. That's impressive. But this is the first one I made. It had a slight flaw in it, so I was not going to send him one with a flaw. So I made him another one that was perfect. So he has it, and I've been trying to figure out how I want to give this one away. But yes, I haven't made pins in a while. When the economy tanked, people quit wanting to pay what my pins cost. So I don't do it for free. I enjoy doing it, but I don't do it for free. But yeah, dude, I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce that name. I can get Razor Breath, I can get LCD, I can get Cheese, but I don't know how to say your name. Uh, but yes, every Thursday from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time, I do this. Now, next week, it might be just from 2 to 3 because I have a baseball game to go to. Just call you David? Dude, that works way better for me. All right, cool. I'll call you David. Uh, but so next Thursday, I may only do it from 2 to 3 because the baseball game that we're going to. But normally it's 2 to 4 every Thursday. I've been having internet issues. I'm not having them now, so shouldn't be any more problems. But that's kind of weird that you've been a subscriber for 4 years. Because I've been doing live streams. So I think we figured it out like 6 years now. I played around the times and the days a little bit, and for the last 3 or 4 years, it's been pretty rock solid. Thursday from 2 to 4. That's weird. But then again, I have subscribers that don't get notifications when I release reactions. And let's see, Razor Breath was it Razor Breath that said that? Yeah, Razor Breath. There's a guy at my that when he got hired at my job, my weekend job, my Saturday, Sunday, Monday job, he asked his trainer, he's like, I think that dude's on YouTube. He's been watching me since he was a teenager. So he's kind of tripping out that he actually works with me now. That's good water. All right. Got any more interesting questions? It is a small world. I get recognized from time to time, sometimes from YouTube, sometimes from TikTok. I had a lady recognize me in ATB from TikTok. Uh, I had a lady in the post office recognize me. I didn't. It's kind of weird because when people see me from YouTube or TikTok, they, I guess they think they know me. It doesn't creep me out or anything like that, but they will talk to me when they see me in public like they know me, and I have no idea who they are. It's all David is all in scheduling. I work 7 days a week. I have my family. I do work on the farm. I take care of my mom's yard. Um, Oh, my top 3 movies. Oh, but anyways, scheduling. Scheduling is everything, and that's how I function, is scheduling. And part of it's me being on the spectrum, part of it's my OCD, but scheduling, when people throw something in that screws up my schedule, I get really mad. They don't understand why I get mad, but it's because I have everything scheduled. And if somebody throws something in that's not scheduled, it screws up my schedule. So, my top 3 movies are Tombstone, Forrest Gump, and Rocky Horror Picture Show. Favorite beer? Are you really, JJ? Some people are always surprised when they find out, but then they find out and they go, "Oh, okay." My favorite beer that I drink here in the States, I don't hardly ever drink anymore, but when I do drink, I usually drink Bud Light or Coors Light. Or if I go, like when I was doing stand up and I would go to a fancy place that doesn't sell American beer, I would drink Stella Light. JJ, they missed diagnosing me. I was diagnosed with multiple personality disorder at 14. Uh, I only have one other personality. It's not like anybody else. I don't. Mine is not like anybody else that I know. My daughter's pretty close to mine. But other people that I know have multiple personality disorder, theirs is way different than mine. Um, they missed the spectrum part. When me and my daughter were researching on my granddaughter, that's when we found out she's on the spectrum, my daughter's on the spectrum, my son is most likely on the spectrum, I'm on the spectrum. But back then, when I was growing up, they didn't say that. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I'm not really surprised, but and Bud Light's not that it's not like it's that great of a beer. It's just most of my friends had it, so you it's like an acquired taste. So, uh, that may be why I drink it. Coors Light, I grew up with Coors and Coors Light, so that's well, I actually grew up with Bud, but Budweiser, if I get drunk on Budweiser, I have to spend the whole next day within running distance of the toilet. It has an adverse effect on my bowels, so I don't drink Budweiser. Uh, but I prefer German beer, Rauch beer to be specific, but most almost any German beer, real German beer that you get in Germany, not the crap they sell here in the States. Um, but I love German beer. But I almost never drink anymore. It's very rare. It's only in social situations. And the only time I ever drink whiskey or bourbon is for medicinal purposes, which is the truth. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I cannot. I can't drink Lone Star. I have drank them. Like when I do a comedy show and we're in the green room, if somebody walks in and they have Lone Star, which has happened to me on more than one occasion, you don't be rude and go, "I'm not drinking that shit." You just take it, suck it down, and by the third one, it pretty much all tastes the same. But yeah, I've never been a big fan of Lone Star. Uh, the I remember when Coors first came here to Texas, it was really popular. There's something about the taste of it. It's kind of got a thicker taste to it that I don't like, which is why I drink Coors Light if I go and drink. But yeah, see, I'm more of a liquor kind of guy. Uh, Knob Creek is my favorite bourbon. There's a there's a dirty bourbon that's called I can't remember the name of it. It's one of the only dirty bourbons out there. It's made by Jim Beam. It goes. There's no filtration on it. It goes straight from the barrel into the bottles. That's got a really good flavor to it. Uh, but Knob Creek, uh, I love Knob Creek. You can drink it straight over ice or in Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper became my main mixer when I was still drinking. Unless I drink tequila, With tequila, I don't like Cuervo. Any cheap off the wall tequila works great. I like white tequila over gold tequila, and I usually mix it with Mountain Dew. A lot of people don't know that Mountain Dew is a citrus soda. So if I'm going to drink tequila without it being shots, if I'm going to have a drink, I will put 4 fingers of tequila in a glass, 2 lemon slices, and then fill it up with ice and top it off with Mountain Dew. That's my favorite thing. Yeah, see, I quit drinking sodas, but yes, Dr. Pepper was my main soda, especially fountain Dr. Pepper. My absolute favorite is fountain Dr. Pepper. Um, okay, thank you. That way, in case Grandma asks, or you can message her and tell her it's still not here. No, because you're dressed in your jammies and shit. And yeah, I don't really do tequila like I used to. I used to guzzle tequila. But if I am going to drink it, it's going to be in Mountain Dew. Dr. Pepper was my favorite soda, hands down. Nothing comes close. The only reason I started drinking Mountain Dew as a teenager was it was the only thing that handled cotton mouth. It's the only thing that cured my cotton mouth. So that's the only reason I started drinking Mountain Dew. But I think we're coming up on 2 months as I quit drinking soda. I don't drink soda at all. Yeah, Dr. Pepper's that's the best. And out of I can't drink Big Red, and the reason I don't drink Big Red is because as a kid, me and my brother had drank some, we both threw up, and not that it wasn't one time. We used to drink Big Red, but this one time in particular, we both threw up, and I can't drink it because it makes me think of that. Well, I guess I could drink it because tequila and whiskey have made me throw up, but I still drink them. Yeah, I think it just stuck with me. Tied the two together. It stuck with me. But yeah, pretty much I just drink water, coffee, and then I have this energy drink that has caffeine and vitamins in it. There's none of the other stuff. There's no artificial sweeteners, colors, none of that stuff. No artificial no artificial sweeteners. It's just vitamins and caffeine. Oh, on my 25th birthday, I drank 28 shots of tequila. There's only 32 in a bottle. I used to drink so much liquor that, 27, I think it was. It was literally eating the lining out of my stomach. They told me if I didn't quit drinking, I wouldn't see my 32nd birthday, which scared me for a little while. I didn't quit drinking until I realized I was an alcoholic. See, I'm not the kind that craves the drink. I'm the kind that once I pass a certain point, I can't stop. So it was easy for me to beat it. I just don't pass 6. If I pass 6, I can't stop. All right, man. Hey, it was good seeing you. I hope you have a great day. And if you're back next Thursday, I really appreciate it. But I hope you have a great week, man. Peace. It had been fun. Y'all are making this time fly by. Asking good questions. See, I can only, my limit is 6. I know if I pass 6, I can't stop, but I almost never go past 3. And it's only in social situations. I keep some Knob Creek in the house. I think we have some coconut rum too, but I keep Knob Creek. It literally is for medicinal purposes. If I feel like I'm starting to get sick, I'll do a shot in the morning, a shot in the afternoon, a shot in the evening. And I only do that for a few days. And if that doesn't work, I switch to apple cider vinegar, which tastes way worse than liquor. But it seems to work. The last time I thought I was getting sick, I was drinking 3 shots of apple cider vinegar. I take apple cider vinegar tablets every day, but I was literally drinking a shot a couple of times a day. It tastes really gross, but it works. There's definitely health benefits from it. Not pushing on anybody, just saying why I do it. Yeah, I take a handful of vitamins every day. Yeah, in my heyday, I would just guzzle booze, and I literally mean guzzle. Jake, what? It is better late than never, buddy. How you doing? We've been having a good time. Lots of people that haven't been here in a while showing up. Most of my regulars didn't show up. I got my internet situation fixed. That was cool dropping in on you the other night. That was some good music. Yeah, I just hardwired it. I'm not using my Wi-Fi, and it seems to be working great. The camera's working better, which is weird because Wi-Fi should not be affecting my camera. I didn't make it in Tuesday. I'm sure you noticed that. Cool. In that case, I will try to drop in this Friday as well. I can't stay the whole time. Well, I don't know. I stayed long enough for you to end this last time. We'll see. I'll try. But yeah, there was some good music. So, David, if you're still here, based on what you said a minute ago, do you actually live in Russia? Oh, yeah, Japan's killing it, man. I just looked up on my analytics a while ago. They're hanging in there. They're number 2 on my viewers by a large portion. America's number 1, Japan's number 2, and then everybody else funnels down. Uh, I think Tuesday, because I don't think I'm gonna have a chance tomorrow. Because if it doesn't rain tonight or in the morning, I have to go out and mow pasture in the morning tomorrow. I won't have time to shoot reactions, but I think Tuesday I'm going to shoot 3 Japanese reactions and then see if I can do anything else. But I definitely going to shoot 3 Japanese reactions. I guess David left too. Mark Matthews. Wow. I told you everybody's showing up today. It's so awesome. Actually, Mark, it's all people that ain't been here in a while. The regulars aren't here. You and Jake are my only, well, regulars. It's been a while since I've seen you. Oh, you don't disturb me, Mark. I'm always happy to see you, buddy.